Las Vegas! Hell yeah! Check me out. I am the winner. Damn, he got me good. I haven't seen myself yet. Looking better already. I need to shower. Dig, never. Ladies and gentlemen, your very first Karate Combat heavyweight champion is back, baby. I'm sorry I haven't posted before this. I fought, and then I took a week off. I got so sick. Like, the morning of my fight, I got sick. My lungs were filling with fluid. I was coughing all day. I couldn't get a good... I was very nervous going into the fight because I didn't know how much I had in me. I warmed up hard backstage. I mean, I did 5 rounds backstage with my wife and my corner, Chase Beal. I said, just go hard. I need to blow my lungs out. So backstage, we went hard. I mean, they were punching me. I chipped my buddy's tooth. I almost broke my wife's face mask. We warmed up harder than I usually do. But I needed to do whatever I could to expand my lungs. I still have the cough. But for the most part, I'm feeling all right. Day after the fight, I collapsed. I was in everything hurt. I couldn't look straight. I couldn't drive. I couldn't breathe. And then the rest of the week, I laid in bed. I flew home, sat in the back of the plane, just tried to zone out, got home. I went in bed and I stayed there for about 5 days. It was absolutely miserable after the fight. But I still won. I did what I had to get my hand raised, and I couldn't have been happier. So I want to give you guys a little bit of behind the scenes of what happened to lead up to it. Let's go back to my first fight with Karate Combat. I fought in the Dominican Republic. If you guys remember my video about that, weight cut was terrible out there. It was an easy weight cut. I had 11 pounds to cut, but there was no hot water. And the sauna they had for me was too small. I made it work, but it was rough. This time, we were in Las Vegas. So of course, we're going to have a bathtub that works. It's going to be great. We're going to make this work. It's going to be amazing. We got to the Westgate, which is a nice enough hotel, and they had a bathtub and a shower, and the water did not get nearly hot enough. I need water between 107 and 111 degrees. 111 is hard to get into, but you'll sweat. 107 is you're sweating the whole time. The water only got to like 100 degrees. It was not enough to make you start sweating. And I was so disappointed. So my brilliant wife, came up with this idea. I said, all right, we're going to buy heaters, little portable water heaters. She bought 2 of them. And then she just kept them rotating on my bath. We filled it up. We put these heaters in there, which I touched them once or twice with my leg, like I'm laying there dying. I touched them once or twice, and it burned the tar out of my leg. So I had to be real careful not to do that. But for the most part, it was an easy enough process to get the water hot. My wife did. I would not have made weight without her. She figured it out, made it happen, heated the water up for me, and let me die appropriately in between baths. Now, my weight cut, I had 14 pounds I had to lose the morning of. Fairly typical. I've done more, I've done less. Less is always good, but I've done more. I've done up to 22 pounds before this, 14 pounds. I knew it was going to take me from 6 to 10 to make weight. I said, okay, that's fine. I will get up and I'll start cutting at 6. My wife the night before said, no, I want you up at 5. I want you to get up at 5. We're going to cut at 5. I said, fine, I'll do that. Up at 4:30. She got up at 4, got the water hot with the hot water heaters and all that. Got me up at 5. I went straight into the tub and I was cutting weight. You do 20 to 25 minutes in the tub, and then you sit under blankets and towels and all that until you stop sweating. And I did exactly that. It worked well. My first bath and towel session, I lost about 4 pounds, which is awesome, which is fantastic. I'm like, all right, this is great. Then I kept going. My next bath, I probably lost about 3.5, and the one after that, about 3. I'm still going down. My 4th bath, I was expecting to lose between 2 and 3 pounds. I had about 2 hours to go. I had about 6 pounds to lose. And I got out of this bath, and I'd only lost 1 pound. At which point, I cussed, fudge, real loud. And then I walked out bare-ass naked to the bed and threw myself in the bed and said, Brad, I'm not going to make weight. We have to tell him I'm not making weight. And she told me right then and there, she said, Sam, quit being a baby. We have too much time for you to start talking about not making. She's like, I only lost 1 pound. I said, not going to. I said, yeah. And then she made up a bunch of things that I did wrong. So I'm going to increase the water. We're going to get you back in there. We're going to cut for as long as we can until we have to go down and check our weight. And then we have enough. She just planned it immediately. So she got my fat ass back in that tub. I sat there for, I think it was like 15 to 20 minutes again. Then we had to go check my weight. So we got down there. I lost a bunch of weight that time. I took one more bath. We got down to the weigh-ins. And we knew I was going to miss weight. And it was a rough walk down there because I went from the tub to, I'm like dizzy and falling over. But the rule is, once you step on the scale and pass the doctor's notice, you get 1 hour extra if you have not made weight. I was 1.2 pounds overweight. So I had an hour to lose that. I said, okay, I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. The walk back up sucked. I mean, I walked back up to the room and I'm stumbling. I stopped. Said, Britt, I need a break. And she said, no, we don't have time. Get up. We're going. We got up to the room. Said, Britt, please, let me lay on this bed. Give me 5 minutes. You have to eat the one. Just give me 5 minutes. Give me ice chips. So I'm chewing these. I mean, I'm chewing ice chips. Then I'm spitting into the bucket. Chewing ice chips, spitting into the bucket. My gums started bleeding because I was just chewing so blood. I was like a cow. Chewing the ice chips, spitting in the bucket. I started spitting blood and all that. I said, all right, you have to get in. I said, all right, I'm getting in. So I went in. And at about 13 minutes, I said, all right, Brett, I got to get out. He said, no, you're not getting out. I said, not getting out. He said, fine. So I stayed in that bathtub for 25 minutes. And then we had to get back down there. I took like a 5-minute break, and then we walked back down there. And she said, think light thoughts. Think light thoughts. I said, yeah. We got down there. We used my hour. I stepped on that scale, and I lost almost a pound more than I needed to. It was... My wife said, well, I'm sorry, Sammy. She called me Sammy because she's happy with me. So I'm sorry, Sammy. I made you do too much. Said, no, it was needed. If I sat in the tub any less amount, I wouldn't have made weight. It's all okay. It's all good. Then, all right, I made weight. Oh, the other thing I did. So before the final bath, I had an orange down there. I tore this orange off, and I just bite into the orange. I'd suck all the orange juice, and then I'd spit the orange juice out. Just trying to spike my glycogen levels, just trying to let my body know it's okay. I think it helped. My wife isn't convinced it did, but I made weight. So miserable weight cut, done. Could not have made weight without her. It was incredible. Now, morning of the fight, like I said, I woke up and I was sick. Like, my lungs were not expanding. And I spent all day convincing myself I was making it up. It's like, no, I'm fine. Just, it's morning. I'm just waking up. It's after weight cut. Morning. More. So I'm a nutritionist. I know what I'm supposed to drink afterwards. It's like a whole concoction. I write down the recipe. My wife puts it together. I drink it. I made a mistake. I need coconut water. I didn't get coconut water. I got like coconut juice, which is Goya, which tasted fine. It was like 80% coconut water, and then there was sugars and waters and other stuff mixed in with it. I didn't know this, and I drank everything, and it was fine. And my wife at the end of the day, just be careful, don't drink fast, because you got coconut juice, coconut supplement instead of, straight milk. So there's more sugar. It's like, oh no, I wish you would have told me that. So 2 hours after I made weight, I was not feeling great. Like normally I drink my stuff and it's everything I need back in, and I start feeling pretty good with an hour. This is like 2 hours later. I am not feeling it. I get up, I go use the bathroom, which is a good sign. And then I walk back, I drink some water, just straight water. And then say, I ran back to the bathroom and I puked up all my coconut water. I mean, I puked up a lot into the thing, blah, 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 blah. And I felt so much better, just immediately felt better. And I told my wife, yeah, Bert, I just puked. She said, you did? Are you okay? I said, yeah, I'll be fine. I said, actually, I feel good now. I don't know what... So anyways, if you're making the shakes, make sure you get real coconut water. Now, the next day, I'm like actual sick. My lungs are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. So backstage, I talked to my corner and say, guys, I'm missing something. I can't get this. And so just beat me up. I want you guys to try and hurt me. Don't kick at my knees, but anything else, you're good. You want to elbow me in the face, you go for it. Hard as you can, you spar me. So for 5 rounds backstage, I sparred my wife, I sparred Chase. We went back to back, 45 seconds between. And I was sweating hard. I was sweating, drinking my water, and just going to town. And it felt, by the time I got into that pit, I felt great. I was ready. Got in that pit, fought my heart out. Round 1 I was slow. Like, I knew I was going to be slower than him, but I was slow in there. And so he came out and he was landing some kicks and moving and grooving. I was catching him a little bit. He was keeping it even enough. And then at the end, like last 15 seconds, I got a big takedown, got him in there, boom, squished him down there, got some ground and pound. Like, yeah! I thought I won the round. Even watching it back, I think I won the round, but I thought that was the closest round. Got back up to the corner. My wife in my corners said, listen, we need more out of you. We need you to push the pace more. You're a little too lackadaisical. The takedown is brilliant. Punish him next time you get that. All right, I'm in. So I go back down there. I pick up the pace. I'm now pushing forwards. I'm now using my size, trying to bully him a little bit. And it's working. I got him caught on the cage on the pit wall a couple times. I took him down a couple times. And every time he's down, I'm punishing him, doing everything I can. I get back up to my corner at the end of that round and say, Sam, that was brilliant. I want you to keep the same thing. That jab is great. Put a cross behind it. Every time you're jabbing, I want that cross coming down. Just start landing 2 instead of 1 at a time. He said, I've got it. Round 3, I'm out there. Boom, 1, 2, 1, 2. I land this big hook. And it lands. It catches him on the top of the dome. It drops him on his butt. That's when I walk forwards. I kind of smell the crowd. And I drop the people's fist. The A-bomb, if you will. I broke my hand. Round 3 in 6 rounds, I broke my hand when I dropped him. I threw that hook, hitting him on the top. My hand should be wrapped, but I'm difficult. Right here is broken right now. So I can't really use my fingers all that much. I can just make motions with it. Dropped him. Broke my hand, dropped the A-bomb, never stopped using it. Got to the hospital afterwards. I won the fight, went to a 6 round. I didn't think it deserved to go to 6 round. I thought I won all 5, but 4 for sure. Anyways, went to the 6 round. I didn't do enough. I did enough of that. That 6th round was my most dominant round. Oh, felt great. My body fell apart. Like his kicks, his everything, my hand, immediately I felt it all. I was like, oh God, I need a doctor. They gave me the microphone. Thank you, Jesus Christ. I'm coming for you, Darren Till. Let's do this. Hey! First things first, Jesus Christ, you are my Lord and Savior. None of this is without you. Get to the back by the doctor. The doctor, I'm pretty sure I broke my hand. He said, are you sure? I said, I am positive I broke my hand. So he starts poking and prodding. How about right here? Go! Yeah, that's the spot. Okay, well, we'll send to the doctor. We went to the doctor, and Ross was there already. I took my time going to the doctor. I was enjoying the win. So I got there, 15, 20 minutes after him. They got me checked in. He was already getting checked out and stuff. I walked in and we were chatting for, he was there for probably about 2 hours. I was there for 8 hours. This happened while I was there.
Hey, Darren Till. This is the new Karate Combat Heavyweight Champion. This is the best shot you're ever going to have to beat me. Come meet me in the pit. Come meet me in the pit.
What pain level are you in? Yep, 1 to 10. Oh my fucking God! Up to you, whatever you want. You want to lay down?
All right, Darren Till.
It's up to you.
Before that happened, I don't even remember, but Ross and I were talking, and we were having a good time. He's a good dude, super athlete. I can't wait to see him fight Luke Rockhold or Darren Till. Whoever he's going to fight next, he's going to beat because he is a stud. It was so much fun training for him. It was so much fun fighting him, and I look forward. I hope he offered it to me, but I'm hoping he means it. I'm hoping to go up there and train with him because he is so much I could learn from. But while we were back there, he got released after about 2 hours, 3 hours, something in there. When I got in there, 20 minutes after him, all hell broke loose. Like, all of Las Vegas got hurt and got sent there. And I just got video after video after video of people screaming, oh my God, oh my God. Some girl walked in. her brother, I'm guessing, was over in the corner, and she finally found him, and she started sobbing. Oh my God! Oh. She calls her mom. I didn't film it. I wish I would have. She calls her mom. Mama, his eye is not in his head. His eye is gonna fall out. I'm sorry for laughing, but this dude was chill. Like, I didn't know anything was wrong with him. I saw them walk him in. He laid him down. He was there for an hour before she got there. She got there, and she changed the tenor of the room. Yeah. Anyways, that's my fight before weight cut story for this camp. I always find a way to make it harder on myself, but I've got that fight. I am the heavyweight champion of karate combat, the first one, probably the last. I'm going to retire this belt. I am going to be the most dominant karate combat champion that has ever been. Thank you guys for watching. And man, it was a good week. It was a good fight. I'll see you soon. I got some big news about Sean Strickland.